Hello Aquarius, welcome. I hope everyone is doing well. Today we are doing your Celtic Cross spread. So let's go ahead and get started with your oracles. Messages for Aquarius. You have happy family in the reverse. And on the bottom is patience in reverse. So let's see what happy family in reverse says. Number 4. It says when the happy family card is reversed, it indicates a separation or emotional distance from family members or close friends. This disconnect may be from your family of origin, such as your parents or siblings, or it may be that something is standing between you and your present family members, whether it be your children or your spouse. There could be some hostilities that need to be worked out, or perhaps some fences that need to be mended. Communication and patience may be called for here, so let your intuition be your guide. That's interesting that it says communication and patience may be called for here, and you have that patience in reverse, indicating impatience. Remember, real healing starts when you choose to become your own loving parent, sibling, spouse, friend, or child. The lesson in every relationship is self honoring, and sometimes the karma is just to let go. Okay, let's get the next oracles. Messages for Aquarius. You have creativity in the reverse. Creative blockages are holding you back, and you may struggle to find inspiration or motivation in your work. On the bottom is boundaries in reverse. Boundaries are blurred or being overstepped, leaving you feeling overwhelmed or drained. It's time to reinforce your limits. All right, let's get the Raven's Rose Oracle. We're going to get 3 of these. Messages for Aquarius. You have time, healing, space, running out. I know I need to fix this soon. I might be too late, but I have to try to get you back. Seducer, homewrecker, siren. I want to win and I do not care who I hurt in the process. I will destroy your relationship. And spells, witchcraft, magic. I will use my spiritual gifts to get what I want. I don't care about karma or who I hurt. So that makes twice it says, I don't care who I hurt. So this is someone who's out for themselves, wants what they want when they want it. On the bottom, oh Lord. On the bottom is sex secret, bisexual, kinks, vulgar. I keep these secrets because I feel you will not accept me if you knew what I really like. So that's not necessarily about cheating. That's about having some kind of kinks. But this is indicating like there could be a third party here. Let's get the untold truths. We're going to get 3 of these for more context. Messages for Aquarius. You have mirror, reflection, shared feelings, and you. Drifting, slowly parting, disconnecting, detaching, and avoiding, blocking, escaping, pushing away. On the bottom is limit, final straw, overload, breaking point. Yeah, it's indicating that there's definitely something going on here within a relationship. Someone can see that there's disconnection in the relationship. Someone can see that someone is pushing them away. Someone, whoever is dealing with this, could be mirroring that energy, like matching the energy. This would seem like there's strong distance in regards to a relationship. Like, even if you're in the same room with this person, there's still distance. Um, this could be due to someone being in a third party. This is more like, I'm going to steal your person type energy, though. Let's go ahead and get and it's saying here there's going to be a breaking point. So let's get the cards laid out for the Celtic Cross. Messages for Aquarius. Okay, for the heart, you have the Hanged Man in reverse, Pisces energy. The challenge is death, Scorpio energy. The past is the Eight of Wands in reverse. The future is the Five of Wands in reverse. Crowning is the Six of Cups in reverse. Foundation is the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Advice is the Four of Pentacles. External energies is the Seven of Swords in reverse. Without a doubt, there's a third party here. I'm telling you, this third party is I'm going to steal your person type energy. I feel like they want this to come out. Hopes or fears is the Six of Wands, and the outcome is the Eight of Swords. On the bottom is the King of Cups. There is, in regards to the relationship, there may have been troubles for a long time, or it's been a long period of time. There's been something to do with a lack of conversation. There's a disconnect here. This could be a situation where I just don't feel like there's much going on in the relationship. It feels cold. So let's go to the heart. You have the Hanged Man in reverse. This can be no longer feeling stuck. It can be enlightenment. Tell me about the Hanged Man in reverse. The Ace of Swords. The Knight of Cups in reverse. And Justice in reverse. So the heart is indicating that the truth is coming out. Enlightenment, clarity about someone offering love to someone else, leading to a divorce. The heart's showing up pretty cut and dry. Like, this is coming out and it's going to lead to a relationship ending. Tell me about the heart for Aquarius. The Labyrinth, that's a lot of twists and turns, or a lot of people being involved. The Lady is feminine energy, and Closer Look. Yep. Closer look about people outside of the relationship. So the feminine energy could either be the one dealing with this, or this could be the third party. This could be the one who's in the third party. So the challenge is death, an ending, change, or transformation. Tell me about death for the challenge. The Five of Swords. The Four of Wands. And the Eight of Cups in reverse. Nine of Pentacles on the bottom. This is either someone is planning on walking away from the marriage and they haven't done that yet, or someone needs to walk away from the marriage. Either way, it hasn't happened yet. The challenge is an ending here. So for whatever reason, this third party situation may have already come out. Tell me about the challenge for Aquarius. But for whatever reason, a divorce may have to do with there could be a lot of reasons why someone hasn't ended things with the other person. So we have choice, bridge, bridging the gap, and fish, money and resources. Yep. It's something to do, it's something of a physical nature, whether it's finances, not being able to get another place, whatever the situation is, there's something of a physical nature that is preventing someone from completely ending the relationship. But once again, that may be why I was picking up on the coldness, the detachment in the relationship. So the next section is the past. This could be far past or recent past, but it's the Eight of Wands in reverse. This is a lack of communication or something moving slowly. Eight of Wands in reverse. Could also be someone not saying something, not telling something, not communicating something. Ace of Cups. King of Cups in reverse. And the Magician in reverse. This is indicating someone not taking action to... It could be one of two things. This is either someone not taking action to fix things or to attempt to fix things. This could also be someone, this could be trickery, manipulation, emotional manipulation. This is also the being emotionally unavailable. The past for Aquarius. The house, that's the literal home, family, stability, security. Time is a certain time or divine timing, and the key, getting answers. Clarity. Something being revealed. Tell me about the house. This is, yeah, sacrifice or burdens with the cross. This is the house is representing the person that is in a relationship with the other. What is that Ace of Cups? Let me see about this. What is the Ace of Cups? Tell me about the Ace of Cups. I truly feel like someone thought that the other, in regards to whatever's been done here, like whether this has come out or not, it seems like it possibly has. But the one who's dealing with this was expecting the other to try to fix this somehow. And they're not doing that. They're not taking action to try to fix what's been broken here. So the future, whether this is near future or far future, is the Five of Wands in reverse. So this is not wanting to fight, not wanting drama or chaos. This could be not wanting to be put in competition, or this could be someone hiding that they're putting someone else in competition. Tell me about the Five of Wands in reverse. We have Temperance, Eight of Swords, and the World in reverse. I feel like is going on here. The energy feels kind of odd. And it feels odd in the fact of this seems like it's a breakup where there's a breakup here, but two people are still having to live together. So it feels awkward. The energy feels awkward. And I feel like the one who is dealing with this doesn't know exactly what's happening here. Like, are we working on this relationship or is it over? And I feel like the one who is doing the thing, whatever the thing is, whether it's cheating, whatever they've done or did, they're not saying a whole lot. They're not really communicating with the other. It feels like there is a lack of true communication here. Like sitting down and having a talk is not happening. So the one who's dealing with this is like, what are we doing here? And the other one is just being, not being transparent whatsoever. I feel like these two are still living together and it feels very awkward, uncomfortable. I don't want to say too much yet. What it feels like to me is the one who's doing the thing. If this is about a third party, I think this person wants the relationship to end. I feel like either this person doesn't like to talk about serious stuff or they just don't want to let the other person know what their intention is. Um, Either way, this person needs to talk to the other. They need to tell them what's going on. But I feel like the one dealing with this is confused about the direction of the relationship. The outcome, yeah, the heart is the relationship. The birds is about family or gossip. And man, masculine energy. One dealing with this wants the other just to, I want, it's like, talk to me. Will you just talk to me? Is what I'm getting from this. I feel like the reason this person isn't talking is because they don't want to reconcile the relationship. They know that's what the other person wants, and they don't want to, how do I say it? They don't want to deal with it. They don't want to. It seems like this person has a issue with like telling how they truly feel or saying what it is they want. There's like a lack of communication with this person. I don't, they may be like quiet or just kind of shut down. I don't know. It's like pulling teeth trying to get something out of this person. And this is, I'm talking about the one who's done the thing, whatever the thing is. So crowning is the Six of Cups in reverse. This is not going back to the past. Tell me about the Six of Cups in reverse. Six of Cups in reverse. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Ten of Swords in reverse. King of Swords in reverse. Without a doubt, the one who's dealing with this has been betrayed. Um, but I also feel like the one who's been hurt here is the one who's wanting to work on the relationship. This could be a situation where these two aren't living together. The one who done the thing may have left, but is not. There's something going on with this person who's done. I can't. I don't know how to say it other than the one who's done the thing. they're very like hard to read. They don't communicate. They're very quiet. Um so if there is a separation here, the one who's dealing with this is like, so what are we doing? Are we working on the relationship? Are we not? What are we? It's like they can't get anything from the other. I think this person does not want to work on a relationship. I think they want the relationship to end and they want to move on with whatever it is they got going on. They don't want to. This may be someone who doesn't like to deal with conflict, even though they're the ones that have created it. Um, or they just don't have the balls to tell the other person they want to end the relationship. I'm not sure. There's something weird going on with that. Crowning for Aquarius. The clover, it's about luck or serendipity. The well's about looking at something more deeply, and knowledge. Yeah. This is like, I would like to know what's going on or figure out what we're going to do from this point forward. There's confusion here for the person dealing with this. They just want to know what's going on. So the foundation is the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. This is not working or not working hard towards something. See, that was what I was talking about. I don't think this person wants to work on the relationship. Tell me about the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. It seems to me like this person is just going to wait till the other is fed up with trying to pull something out of them. Yeah, I guarantee that's what it is. It's a situation where they're going to make it to where this person gets fed up and ends it with them. That way they don't have to do it. Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. Yeah, see, this is someone seeing that there's not going to be a reunion here. Yeah, it's sort of like the one who's done the thing is going to make the other figure out that they don't want to work on the relationship, which is ridiculous. It's a bit childish. Foundation for Aquarius. Clouds, this is darkness coming to light or a time of improvements after hardship. The ship, moving on, moving forward, moving out. Yeah, and the ring, commitment. Yeah. This is realizing that someone has moved on in regards to commitment. So the advice is the Four of Pentacles. So this is feeling guarded, holding on to something tightly, can be withholding, can be financial struggle. Tell me about the Four of Pentacles. Seven of Swords in reverse. See, that's what's in the external energy. Page of Wands. I'm telling you, this person, one who's done the thing, wants to be with the third party, or they want to continue whatever is they're doing. That's what this is saying. This person is withholding that they don't want to heal the relationship because they're still talking to whoever they got caught with. The advice for Aquarius. The compass, that's about the direction you're going in. Masculine energy with gentlemen. Yeah. They want to continue on doing whatever they were doing when this all got found out. I'm telling you, they don't want to work on the relationship. But they're not saying it. They're too, I don't want to say they're ashamed. I don't think the feeling is ashamed. It could be, but it's like they just don't have the I don't know how to say it. They don't have the balls, whether they're male or female. They don't have the balls to confront. I feel like there's a fear of the other person, like what they're going to say or do. That is what is keeping them from doing this. And it feels to me like they feel it's easier to just stay at a distance from this person and piss them off to the point of where they don't want to work on the relationship. It's an easy way out for them. But that's what this is saying. This person just wants to continue doing what they were doing when all this came out. So, external energies, this is energy external to Aquarius, is the Seven of Swords in reverse. This is about deception coming to light. It can be no longer fearing something or no longer avoiding something. Tell me about the Seven of Swords in reverse. Two of Wands, leaving one thing behind to take action towards something else or a choice between two. Six of Wands in reverse. See, they're trying to do something without the other realizing it. I feel like they want the person who's dealing with this to feel like they're the ones that broke up with them. They're very aware that the one that they're with in the relationship wants to work on the relationship. They're aware of that. They don't want to work on the relationship. So they're trying to avoid the conversation to the point where the other does not want to be with them anymore. I feel like they're completely avoiding the other. The one they're in a relationship with, not the one they're cheating with. External energies for Aquarius. The garden, that is a social gathering or something being out in the open. Woman is feminine energy. And the whip, stress, anger, anxiety. Yeah. They want someone to be mad at them. They want the person they were in the relationship with to be angry with them. They want them to end the relationship with them. But at the same time, they don't want to talk about it. They don't want to fight. They want it to be easy, is the thing. They want it to be easy for them. They want to slip out of the relationship without any repercussions and just continue on doing what it was they were doing before when they were in the relationship and hiding what they were doing. I don't know how well that's going to go over. I mean, honestly, it's probably not worth it to try to get anything from this person, but I mean, you have free will. If you're dealing with this, you have free will whether you want to. I feel like either way, it's not going to make a difference. I feel like this person is intending on leaving leaving the relationship. So, hopes or fears is the Six of Wands. So, this is success and victory. It can be recognition. I feel like it's recognition. I feel like the person who's dealing with this is going to recognize what this person is doing, or at least they're going to recognize that this person has no interest in coming back or working on the relationship. Tell me about the Six of Wands, the Hermit, Six of Cups in reverse. Yeah. Yeah, see, this is reflection, recognition. Someone's not coming back. Broken promises. Yeah. I mean, honestly, this is a really shitty way to do someone. But at the same time, it's like this is a really shitty way for the person who's doing this to do the other person. But at the same time, for the one who's dealing with this, I don't feel like it's worth it to put any more energy into this person. The dog's about loyalty. The moss is theft and destruction. And the lilies. Yeah. I don't know if anybody remembers this saying, but it says, I come, I F shit up, and I leave. That's what this person has done. Cause destruction, and then they don't want to pay the consequences for their actions from the one that they were in a relationship with. Oh my goodness. So the outcome is the Eight of Swords. This is trapped in your thoughts or in a self imposed prison. Tell me about the Eight of Swords. The Five of Wands. Ten of Wands in reverse. Yeah. Avoiding conflict. Trying to avoid consequence. Yeah. See, that's what the outcome is showing. The person who's dealing with this is trapped in their thoughts or in a self imposed prison. It's not about what's happened here. It's about the fact that this person is trying to avoid accountability or trying to avoid responsibility or trying to avoid conflict in regards to the damage and destruction that they have caused. That is the ultimate issue here. Is you're just going to walk away like the relationship we had never existed, and I don't you're not going to give me the opportunity to put my 2 cents in on what I feel about the situation, because I feel if nothing else the person who's dealing with this deserves that. They at least get to tell the other person how what they've done has made them feel. But that's the thing, they don't want to. I don't think it's not that they don't care or that they don't. I can't explain the feeling I get whenever I get into this energy. I can't find the word for it. They know that they're in the wrong. They know that that it's their responsibility. They know they're the reason why this is happening. But there's some sort of discomfort they feel in knowing, like if they were to have to hear how this made the other feel, there's some sort of discomfort around it or uncomfortableness, and they're trying to avoid that. That's the only way I know how to explain the feeling of it. So we have the scythe that's cutting something or someone out. The anchor is security or stability. Yeah. So what this person is wanting is exactly what they're going to get. The person dealing with this is going to be pissed off with the way this person is acting, and they're going to be like, just go. Now, whether or not this person gets to say their piece, I don't know. That's free will. That's up to you or whoever's dealing with this. But this is just a really immature way to end a relationship. And it seems like that's how it's going to go. So, all right, let's get the timing cards. Messages for Aquarius. Says waxing or waning moon and winter. You have a yes and a no. All right, Aquarius, that is what I have for you. If this reading did resonate, please hit the like button, subscribe if you like, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.